In 1967, an unmarked box arrived in the CBS archives. It had no address and no sender's name. The box was wet, as if it had been carried in the rain or pulled from the water. Inside were 17 black and white photographs of teenagers in an old van, a yellowed notebook, almost worn to shreds, and one picture of a large dog, too large. Fred Silverman looked through it all late one evening. The office was empty, the building creaking with age. There was nothing criminal in the documents, just a group of young people, adventure seekers it seemed, traveling through abandoned places. But their faces were different in every frame, as if they had aged between photographs, as if they had returned from something people shouldn't know about. The last photograph was different. It showed only the dog, dark like a blot of ink. Its eyes glowed white. Not from a flash, the eyes glowed as if something was living inside it. Written on the back was, "He hears them under the ground." That same night, Silverman called Hanna-Barbera. He said, "Turn it into a cartoon series, but make it funny. The children must not see the truth." Later, artist Iwao Takamoto was given permission to view the box's contents. He never spoke about it officially, but his colleagues saw him turning the yellowed pages. The entries were short, fragmented. Shaggy said the dog saw the figure in the hallway again. We didn't see it. Velma wants to go back, but he won't let her. Says it's cold there even during the day. The Jeep won't start. The dog is growling, looking into the darkness. Says there's something under us. Fred heard someone screaming beneath the floor, but it's just dirt there. The last entry was cut off. The dog, the page after it was torn out. While creating the first sketches, the artist noticed something strange. They were drawing a simple Great Dane, but the lines themselves would slide off, twisting, as if the hand was slipping down an invisible incline. One of the animators recounted, "I tried to draw normal eyes on him, but every time he looked past me and the room would grow cold." After another review of the raw storyboards, footsteps echoed in the studio corridors. The guard was alone at the time, standing outside, and no one was supposed to be walking on the third floor after 10 at night. The director later confessed only one thing. Someone was breathing behind the door, and when I opened it, there was only darkness. After that, all monsters became people in masks, not because of censorship, not because of fear for the children, but because of the fear of the adults. The episode that doesn't exist. At the studio, they still talk about the 18th episode that no one ever saw. The other dog. The editor who worked on it left the studio pale as a wall. He was trembling and repeating the same thing. He didn't speak in a cartoon voice. He spoke like something that had wanted to speak for a long time. That same night, the power went out at the studio. The bulbs shattered on their own. Someone heard a large animal running on the roof, fast with a heavy thud. The film reel of the episode was found on the floor, burnt, as if touched by hands that shouldn't exist. After the audit, the box with the destroyed episode was simply thrown away. But sometimes, they say, in the old archives, a quiet sound can be heard, as if something is scratching the film from the inside. Why is Scooby-Doo still alive? Because it's not just a cartoon series. It is the thing that is trying to be heard. The thing that returns every time someone turns on an old episode at 3 in the morning. And if you look closely into the dark corner of the room, right when the theme music begins, it might seem like a dog is sitting there, large, shadowy, and its eyes are glowing, not from the screen. He is waiting, because those 4 from the photographs never came back.